a German whip, driving a German whip.
Where did the German whip, like, you know, love come from, man? For you, like, was this something from when you was younger? You said I always wanted a German whip.
Yeah, and it's I've always wanted a German whip, and it's my brother as well. You know, my brother, you know, like he's always been motor mad. Do you know what I mean? So like, it just rolled on to me as the younger sibling, and yeah, man, we love cars, man. We love cars, we love motorbikes, planes, boats. You know what I'm saying? You're
doing a lot of free PR for them, man. For the German whips, the German engineering.
I hear that, but you know what? Like, I don't feel like it's PR. It's just a life. You know what I mean? Like, this is what we like doing with our time. We like driving. We like riding. I like motorsports. You know what I mean? So it's something I will always push and promote because it's what I like.
Because this has been a long journey for you. You know, you've been grinding for a little bit. I know you was doing boxing for a little while. You was doing, you know, you was working with the metal industry for a little while.
Yeah.
And now, you know, finally after all this time, you get in the love with the music. You know, was there ever a conversation with your parents like, you know what, I'm kind of doing this on the side, you know, but now I'm going to take music seriously?
Well, like my mum, she always knew I'd do music, obviously, because I used to make it in our house. Do you know what I mean? But my dad, he didn't really know about my music, and he's been an influence in my musical life. Like, he's always been like someone I look to, you know, play the jams. You know what I mean? He's got big, massive speakers. He's got the proper setup in his house. So like, he didn't know. One day he called me and he said, "Look, man, I want to talk to you about something." I said, "What?" He said, "You've been hiding something from me, innit?" And I said, "What?" He said, "Oh man, I'm going on internet, man, and I've seen you. I found your tunes." He said, "Man, your tunes are something else, man." He says, like, "You gotta keep this up. We need you to shoot a video." And that's why we shot Bad Guy video, because, you know, my dad wanted to shoot a video. Do you know what I mean? So it was a hobby of mine that he wanted me to take a bit more seriously. So yeah, we started putting a bit more into it.
Because I don't know if there's many people that are, or many artists in the UK that are formerly boxers. You know what I mean? And you got to, you know, a certain extent with the boxing as well. You're knocking guys out.
Yeah, I was doing my stuff. Yeah, so I was doing my stuff. But you know, like with that, I went into there because I was a bit lost. Do you know what I mean? I was not on the streets, but I was out there, going out, drinking, you know, getting into fights and that, and I was knocking people out when I was drunk. So I thought to myself, look, you've got something here. You need to learn some discipline. Go find yourself, you know, some discipline. So I went just round the corner from here, Bethnal Green, you know, home of boxing, innit, really, East London. I was at Repton Boxing Club for, you know, a good time, you know, 2.5, 3 years. And I had a good, you know, number of bouts with them. But I got to the point where, like, I learnt my lesson. I learnt how, like, to respect people and, you know, not judge anybody, you know, like, don't think that somebody's massive and they're going to come in the ring and, you know, they're going to knock you out, because it don't work like that. Things are not always what they seem. So I learnt my lessons in there, and yeah, I've done what I needed to do there. So I just moved back to music.
Got it out of the system?
Yeah, I got it out, man.
What was your record, man?
My record, I had 14 fights. I lost two. Yeah. So
but how does that compare, like the boxing money and the music money? Because I know that you get some quick money with that boxing stuff, right?
Yeah, but boxing was like, I had a few unlicensed fights. They were, you know, for, you know, you just have to sell your tickets and you get a percentage of the ticket from the promoter. So that was that. I used to sell a few tickets, but then quickly I was snapped up and somebody said, look, we want you to box for a proper club, and that's when they brought me to Repton, and I was boxing for the club. And yeah, like for that you don't get any money. You know, you pay your subs every year or every week or every month to the club, and that's it. You just go on. It's amateur basis, but it's full time, so you don't get paid. Do you know what I mean? It's the truth for boxing, man. You never know, and you're fighting the fittest people in the country. You know what I'm saying? It's not like professional boxing where it's all business and it's all money. This is like the real deal, nitty gritty. You know, you're gonna get some kid from the back of Brick Lane that comes in and want to spin your chin off. You know what I mean?
Did you get knocked out?
You know what? I never got knocked out. You know, I never got knocked out. I took some heavy shots. One time I took a shot from a guy, and I swear to God, I took this shot in the chin, yeah, and it felt like my whole, it felt like my jaw was broken, bro, yeah. But when I'm biting, obviously I can move my jaw, but it felt like the whole alignment had gone, like the outside of these teeth were in the inside of the other teeth. But I went to hospital and checked it all out. It was all cool. No breakages.
Boxing injuries ain't nothing to play with, man.
No, they ain't nothing to play with, man. It's a dangerous sport, but it's a great sport, man.
I don't want to box, man. Trust me. Who told you that I got rusty? So if it ever comes down to any music beef, cause I heard something about you're not really into the clashing. You probably pull out the boxing gloves again.
Yeah, I'm not. No,
We're
I'm
not
not
gonna see you on Lord of the Mics.
No, you'll never see me on Lord of the Mics clashing anybody. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I don't want to box anybody. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm a nice guy. You know, I'm emotional. I'm a Cancer. You know what I'm saying? I got emotions, and in that situation, I couldn't trust myself to respect the music. You get me? So. That's what it is, man.
Dead man wanna mess in my aura. Someone said that's bang out of order. Can't make 6 foot man feel smaller. Treat their man like private caller. And I don't wanna box, man, trust me. Who told you that I got rusty? Draw for the WD-40. Punch up big man, oh like 40.